Most of us believe that organic produce is better for us than mass-produced and processed corporate farm foods, but that is not always the case. Just because you go to a farmer's market to buy fruits and vegetables does not mean that the individual growing such knows what they are doing. Organic produce is a serious term with its own definition, and someone growing produce in their backyard most likely doesn't qualify for that label even if they are doing mostly everything correctly. The other day, I was having a discussion about this with a leading authority on urban farming, and he indicated the importance of safe food supplies and the future potential of mass-producing agriculture within the city itself or very close to it. Indeed, I asked him, why do you hold this view? Is it because the costs of transportation? I mean, there are lots of abundant places on Earth to grow food. You see, we have very fertile areas in specific regions where the crops grow magnificently, and we have a great transportation and distribution system as well. He further suggests that in some cases folks should grow their own food supply so it is safe, thus, his focus on urban farming. Still, I ask, why would this be? The free market seems to make lots of food, and our food supply, at least in the US, is completely safe, very few incidents at all, and we sure hear about every little one through the mass media when something goes wrong. Now then, some folks are concerned with GM crops, overuse of fertilizers, chemicals, pesticides, and food poisoning. Therefore, his answer is to grow one's own food as a potential solution, and he asks specifically. The question is, how do they do that in an urban setting? Nevertheless, I ask, does he believe that urban farming really makes sense? I mean, in the suburbs growing vegetables in a garden makes sense. For city apartment dwellers, I suppose there are hydroponic growing techniques available for superfood level citrus, vegetables, fruit, etc., but these things are slow to catch on right now. His comments are to use such strategies as vertical farming, green roof farming, small space gardening, urban lot farming, and full-year productive green roofs in colder climates. He believes those to all be decent ideas. Okay, so, sure, makes sense, but with all the pollution in the city, it seems urban farming might not be so great, plus, frequency pollution, etc. He also believes that urban farming will mitigate urban heat island problems, and could help with stormwater reclamation and cleaning. True enough, I suppose, and yes, I am up on all those things as well. Indeed, with regards to urban heat islands, as that +5 degrees sure helps for greenhouse-type situations. Reclaiming stormwater makes sense, but only with a super water filtration system, plus, rainwater collection before it hits the storm drains.